Political correct is a bad term. It means wonderful things, people's sensitivities and feelings. Sometimes it rears its head in ugly ways, or funny ways, I should say. You remember this John Bobbitt, this asshole whose wife cut his penis off because he was raping and beating her, you know? A very original Ecuadorian immigrant. She didn't go, I don't go to no battered woman's shelter, you know what I mean? She went more or less to the focus of the problem. And, got into a car when he was taking a nap, I think. He was sleeping or drunk, and she threw it out of the car window into the snow. Luckily, it was snow, because otherwise there's not even a joke here anywhere. I'm personally not familiar with the shelf life of a severed human penis in the July sun. But I warrant you, it isn't much, according to the nurses that helped sew it back on later. This was a schmeckalette, let me tell you. But some deputy sheriff went there and picked it up, a non-homophobic, politically correct deputy sheriff. You know, and there happened to be a little eclair doily next to it, which was fortuitous. You know, it made like a miniature stretcher for the thing, because it was a big ambulance for one little schmeckalette. It was a four better. I'll tell you the truth, I'm a liberated man. I don't know that I'm picking up a severed penis out of the snow or anywhere else. It could have worked out differently with a different deputy sheriff. You know, come on, sheriff, we got to get... I'm sorry, sir, I got 2 months retirement. I'm not touching that thing. No, sir, but frankly, I have one attached to me that I seldom touch. My rule of thumb is if there's one attached to someone else or no one at all, I don't touch it, all right? Keep it moving. Come on, just move it. What are you looking at? It's a severed human penis in the snow. Now, come on. Keep that traffic going. I mean, it was, you know... Grow up. What are you so curious about? Anyway, John Bobbitt. We make heroes out of people who are guilty of either doing nothing, like a Cato Kalin, or malfeasance. You know, I mean, I think of Chris Darden and Marcia Clark, the famous O.J. prosecutors, years afterwards are making millions, and they're touring the country lecturing. I love that word. Lecturing on what? Evidently on how to blow the easiest case of the 20th century. This was the game of Clue. I think I'll leave a footprint here, a blood print here, a blood print here. When they lectured, do they tell the audience that they didn't tell the jury that he ran from the cops for 4 hours and was found with fairly incriminating things that may imply guilt? You know, they said he was going to visit his mother. They took him at face value for their own reasons. I knew when I visited my mother, I always took $10,000 in cash and my passport. I never visited my mother without it. And a Van Dyke beard disguise was a must with Mother. It was a game we played. Who's that? Oh, get that fur off your chin, little boy. Hey, Mama. You know, it was a game. And 357 Magnum loaded was always a must for visiting Mum. And he had a gun to his head. To be honest with you, very often, in order to get me to visit my mother, you had to put a gun to me. I give him 1 out of 4. This were a Perry Mason mystery. It would have been over in 20 minutes. He'd solve it that quickly. This were a Jackie Mason mystery, maybe 45 tops. I'll tell you the truth. I think he might have him. I think he might have her. I think the Mason name is available. Perry Mason is dead, but Jackie Mason's alive. How about Jackie Mason of Scotland Yard? It could work. It could work. Nice, juicy, dramatic scene with the Archbishop of Canterbury. You know, oh, Jackie, thank you for staying. We need you now to help solve the... I'll tell you the truth, there are evidence about it doing it. Oh, yeah. You never spent this much time with a Jew in your life. I think it could go. Jackie Mason in crime. It's perfect. Who did I see at the Delicatessen in Beverly Hills a few months ago? Jerry Springer. My God. You know, a lot of people know about him is that he was mayor of Cincinnati. Did you know that? And do you remember that he had a scandal? Do you remember what it was? What? The man paid a prostitute with a check, ladies and gentlemen. This man is mayor. And the check bounced, by the way. That's a little... Did you know that? It bounced. Imagine, the poor woman. And I had to sleep with this nerd, and then it bounces. Holy shit, I'm leaving prostitution. I'm quitting the business. Maybe he set her straight. I don't know. But what a stupid move. I mean, this guy, all the other politicians, these hypocritical nitwits, Livingston, Newt Gingrich, President of the United States, getting their nookie surreptitiously. Come on, baby, I'll give you some pizza. But Jerry Springer is itemizing in his checkbook at the whorehouse, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, the oral sex was $17.95. Around the world, $32.50. I have the coupon here from Screw Magazine for the 10% discount. Good till October. Yeah. It's good till next October. Oh, yeah. Up, it's 4:30, early bird special. I get an extra 15% off at the whorehouse. Can I take the soap with me, too? You have such good soap here at the whorehouse. I have a collection of soap. I haven't bought a